Remember, the legal experts from Benson and Case are in our help center this morning. They want to answer your questions and offer you help if you have suffered a life-changing injury. You can call them right now at 303-218-BEST, 303-218-2378. Now let's learn more about how Benson and Case is helping Coloradans. Joining us again, John Case and Carrie Jones this morning. So you all, of course, you specialize in helping people who have been injured, life-changing injuries. You have a specific case you want to talk about that you've recently helped someone with.
Yes, we have a case that we just settled. Our client is an extraordinary young woman. She was 28 years old at the time of her injury, and she, believe it or not, fell into an open manhole. And we brought some photos to show you. The first photo that we're looking at here is a photo of the manhole that our client fell into. As you can see, the manhole is in the middle of a pedestrian sidewalk.
Right, it's right in the middle of the sidewalk.
Absolutely. There. The extraordinary thing about our client is that she is sight impaired.
Okay.
And so this was her, she would have been walking towards the camera in this photo. This is what she would have seen if she would have been able to see. She did have a walking stick to guide her at the time, and yet she was unable to detect that the manhole was in fact open. Another photo that I have for you is a photo of the open manhole itself.
So this was what it was like when did she walk into it?
She fell into it.
Oh my God.
Absolutely. Was walking along using her cane, could not sense that the manhole was open, and this unfortunately is what she fell into.
Oh my God. What were her injuries? What happened?
She sustained injuries to her back, but a little more about the fall itself. This is an apartment complex where she was living at the time, had lived there for many, many years, and had walked this sidewalk probably thousands of times. Wow. Had no reason to expect that the manhole would be open. Sure. Unfortunately, two of the maintenance workers for the apartment complex opened the cover and just walked away.
So it was just left, there was no one around it, there was nothing covering it to...
Nothing at all.
To keep anyone from falling.
That's a great point. There were no barricades, there was no one there to attend to the manhole, to warn her, and she fell in. And what people need to know about this woman is that she became sight impaired in her early teens, and she never complained. She lived a relatively normal life prior to the fall. She rode the bus everywhere.
She was incredibly independent.
Incredibly independent. She volunteered for 2 nonprofits, led a very active lifestyle, was social, went to church, and after the fall, spent her time going to doctor's appointments. You know, for us to go to a doctor's appointment, we go to the doctor, we drive our vehicle. It, takes a minute to get into the doctor, and then we go home. For her, she would have to wait for Accessoride, which is a 2-hour wait sometimes. It involved her whole day. That is a great example of what a life-changing injury could be. That's what her life became.
What, when you tell us, describe how it happened, it seems almost like an open and shut case. But why would she need the help from you all to lead her through this case?
Paula, that's a great question. There's insurance, and they don't want to pay. So they hired a top-notch defense firm. These lawyers were excellent. But because the insurance company wouldn't pay, we had to prepare the case for trial.
So the insurance company did not want to pay for her injuries. That's what you're saying? Mm-hmm. Wow. So she came to you all, she got your help.
True. So if I could, here's, this is an MRI, which is a radiological study. Many of us are familiar with.
Is this showing her spine?
This is her spine. This is the back, and this is the front. And the spinal cord is shown here. She had a disc injury at L2-3 and L3-4, and the discs began to protrude into the spinal canal, and over time they began to irritate the spinal cord and the nerve roots.
Now, John, I hate to interrupt, but I just want to say, we do have to, tell people really quickly what you were able to help her, settle on this case, because I understand you did come to a settlement, right?
We did. 10 days before trial, the defense lawyers persuaded the insurance company to settle. The money will be in a trust for our client, and it will help her the rest of her life.
Wow. So they tried to come in and not take care of it at all. she came to Benson and Case, and you all got her a settlement that's going to take care of her for the rest of her life.
Yes.
Yes.
Incredible. Good work, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
This
you.
is just one example of what they can help you with. This is why they are set up in our call center all morning long. You can call them, get your questions answered. 303-218-BEST, 303-218-2378. And when they're not in our help center, you can reach Benson and Case directly. Just call their number, 303-867-7600. You can also go to their website, bensoncase.com. They are also part of our legal expert team with our sister station, Fox 31, so you can also find them by clicking on the Ask the Expert tab on kdvr.com. Thank you so much.